Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootsteps2peace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. Hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. All right, you guys. So here we go. I went ahead and pulled some of these cards. At the bottom of the deck, we got Tree, Affairs with Your Family. So could have something to do with your family tree, something that has been long lasting. And then the first card out we got is apple. So for some of you, maybe you're picking apples off of a tree, or maybe you're going to an apple farm. For some of you, you need to eat more apples. Otherwise, temptation will tempt you. So be mindful. We are now fully into a Mercury in retrograde as of yesterday, which was Sunday. That put us into Mercury retrograde. I'm actually doing this reading on Friday, so keep that in mind. I'll probably actually put this reading out on Sunday. With that said, temptation will test you. Be mindful with that. Muddled and unclear thinking, so whatever it is that is coming in is just to kind of get you off track. I don't feel like I think that you're going to have to use your intuition. Weeping Willow, family sorrow. Something's going on with your family today, and then stepping into a new experience. Somebody could definitely be leaving. Maybe they're being tempted to go back to the past. A lot of the time that's what ends up happening. So something is happening with your family this Monday, so maybe even on Sunday. There could be definitely, just because I put the reading out, these readings are timeless. So there's definitely something that is going to be coming out about your family. We've got two cards here with, the family here and affairs with your family. And then we also have family sorrow. So, I'm going to be honest with you. Something is up. Somebody in your family is going to be tempted to do something that they wouldn't normally do. And that, that's because Mercury is a trickster. So it could be tricking your family member into doing something that they wouldn't. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and look this up. I want to see with the tree. Let's go look at the tree. Tree says... a tree stands proud and strong, its roots solidly embedded in the ground. Its branches are strong and intertwined and covered with leaves. This symbol denotes that you will be involved in affairs with your family. However, the card does not reveal the nature of its affairs. So something here, there's some type of, a new venture when it comes to your family. But I think that what's happening is they're getting caught up in something that maybe they shouldn't be doing. Let's look at the apple. The apple says... An apple hangs ripe and sweet from the bough of a tree, tempting passerby to pick it. Wrapped around the bough, all but hidden by the leaves, is a snake guarding the apple. This symbol forewarns the querist to beware. You will be tempted to do something against your better judgment or something you know is wrong. You think that no one will know or find out. The snake is a warning that this will not be the case. So whatever you're trying to do, liars, cheaters, and thieves always get caught during a Mercury in retrograde. So I would definitely keep that in mind. With the forest, let's go ahead and even look up the forest since it's here. The forest talks about, muddled and unclear thinking. A forest thick and dark blocks the querist path. No path is shown through the dense foliage. You wonder how you will ever get through. This symbol indicates that you are trying to muddle through some problem or situation without really thinking it out or planning ahead. So that's why you could be getting tempted, or a family member is getting tempted to do something that they wouldn't normally do, to try and get out of whatever this situation is. The Weeping Willow talks about family, family sorrow. So let's go to the Weeping Willow. Let's just go ahead and read them all the way through. Weeping Willow. A family sorrow. A weeping willow mourns. Its leaves reach the ground and its branches seem overcome by the weight of them. This card signifies that there will be a time of family sorrow for the querist. This sorrow could be over family members, but it could also be over a number of other matters pertaining to the family, such as business, financial, legal, or medical. Okay, and then, I'll be honest with you, with the leg, you're stepping into something complete. You're stepping into a lesson A leg is firmly planted on the ground. Even though the leg is well formed and muscular, there is no way of telling if the leg belongs to a man or a woman. This card indicates that you will be stepping into a new experience during this time frame shown. You know, whatever this experience is, this is obviously got to do with your family legacy, and some type of lessons that are going to be learned by a family member. Okay. Wow. All right. So that was pretty, I mean, it just is. Let's find out what this is. Okay. Wow. So I told you, 8 of Cups. Somebody here could definitely be walking away, walking towards temptation. You want to, you know, here's the deal. You can't stop them. For some of you, this person is moving back to the past. Maybe they're going back to where they came from. You got the 5 of Wands. It's going to cause some type of conflict, or someone from the past, maybe a family member trying to return, maybe somebody that you already turned your back on. And then you've got the 5 of Cups here, and you've got the Star here. Bottom of the deck, the Devil. There's your temptation. The devil is your temptation. There is your rotten apple right there. You know, it reminds me of the Wicked Witch, you know, when she tries to give, who is it, Cinderella, that apple? Is it Cinderella, possibly? And then I look right underneath the devil, and there is the family. You know, the happily, you know, it looks good on the outside, but really there's something going on here. There's sadness, there's grief, there is, you know, some type of treachery, you know, and somebody here, you know, really walking away or tempted to walk away. For some of you, I feel like, you know, for others of you, I definitely feel like, you know, you're going to have to walk away in order to step into something new. And what is clarifying the leg, which says stepping into a new, is the Star. So, you know, at the end of the day, there is some type of healing, but there is some type of sadness and sorrow. 2 5s tells me this is change created by outside forces beyond your control, and there's nothing you can do about it. And that change comes up under the unclear thinking and the family sorrow. Family sorrow is clarified by, look, the 5 of Cups. She looks sad. You know, these cards are just clarifying what you already know. Muddled and unclear thinking is causing chaos in the family. So, you know, there is, you know, our deepest, darkest fears are being triggered, especially, you know, because of everything that's been going on, you know, politically, you know, this whole division thing, family members are being separated, you know, and other family members, you know, it's like nobody knows what to believe anymore because there's so much misinformation and disinformation that it's hard to find anybody that you can trust that's actually going to have your best interest at heart. Now, how you figure that out is look around and look at who doesn't want to use you as collateral damage. Okay, so keep that in mind. At the end of the day, you know, we're going to have to look at the health and healing aspects, and somebody here is tempted to walk away, you know, and maybe they're tempted to walk away during the Mercury retrograde. A lot of the time, that's what ends up happening. If you're going through a breakup, 9 times out of 10, you go through a breakup during a Mercury retrograde, and you end up getting back together after the Mercury retrograde. Listen, if somebody is trying to return from your past, and maybe you're tempted to go back to someone from the past, Mercury retrograde is just to see if you're still stupid. Okay, I'm just going to put it out there and just say it how it is. So, you know, stop going back to people who bring nothing but sorrow. Think about the way that they left in the first place, and the chances of this person coming back during a Mercury retrograde and sticking around is 0, slim to none. Okay. You're going to want to remember why the hell you two broke up in the first place. I don't care if this is romantic, family members, friends. I don't care. Okay. There is, with the devil here, the shadow side, there is some type of fear that is coming in, and that shows up underneath the affairs with family. Okay. So family, maybe it's people that you consider family. There is something going on here. And yeah, there's no other way of looking at this. Let's go ahead and look at your love life. Spirit, please show me their love life for, okay, there it is. Let go of control issues. The devil does have control issues, okay? For some of you, stop being so over-controlling over your family, you know, but the devil does rule control. Make the effort. Spirit, please show me what messages, what guidance do we have for their love life for September 27th. Then we've got make the effort, engagement. All right, and one more, Spirit. There it is, okay. And romantic feelings, healing family issues. Oh my God, you guys, I cannot even make this shit up. So we've got the healing family issues, affairs with the family. This is the overall energy too, by the way. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. For some of you, you know, you need to come back into alignment and you need to start listening to your parents, okay? I think that you have, you know, you're afraid that your parents have too much control deal and blah, blah, blah. And you're willing to walk away because you're afraid that, you know, especially if you're over the age of 18 right now, you think you know best. So you're going to go off on this journey. And that's the thing. That's okay. You go right on ahead, because temptation, that's what the devil is, temptation. Okay. So the devil is going to tempt you outside of your family. It's going to say, oh, what does your family know? Oh, you know, your mom is a bad person. Your dad is a bad person. You know, oh, look at them. They, you know, and here's the deal. You go right on ahead. But you know what? At least they were making an effort to try and help you, for a lot of you guys. And you know what? There is some type of unclear thinking, especially when it comes to some type of chaos that's going on in your family unit. All right. Today's affairs is going on with the family. For others of you, you know, you're afraid to even, you know, start a family with somebody because of the fact that you had such, you know, an unhealthy family environment with your own toxic parents. So you're afraid to even put yourself out there, to even want to be in a relationship and engage with anybody. You know, for others of you, you know, you are going through some type of a breakup. Okay. That's a given. And yes, you know, you have to really learn how to love yourself and go through the healing all on your own. You know, you can't expect other people to help you heal if you're not willing to do it on your own when it comes right down to it. And you really need to think about what it is that you want and what it is that you care for, and stop listening to what everybody else is telling you to do. You know, all in all, you know, be mindful. This is a couple of different storylines, but at the end of the day, we do have the devil here, and, you know, we need to make sure that the devil doesn't always win. Stop listening to whatever the fuck's going on the news, you know, and, you know, look at your family. Your family is actually, for a lot of you, your family is there for you. Your family is trying to heal with you, but because of outer circumstances, you try to keep yourself, you know, in whatever, like, oh, this person told me I should hate my mom forever or my dad forever. And, you know, this person, and it's like, you know, here's the deal. It's like drinking poison and expecting someone else to die. If you have a toxic parent, of course, you don't need to have that parent in your life. But I think you really need to learn how to pick and choose your fucking battles, okay? Especially when it comes to your parents, because I'm going to be honest with you, there's a lot of division, especially with the millennials. And I hate to say it, if you are a millennial, not all of you guys are the same, but 9 times out of 10, you guys are definitely, you know, at this place that everything is abuse, and everything that your mom said or did is, you know, some type of a toxic, you know, or dad or whatever, you know, all of a sudden. And it's like, actually, you know, I'll be honest with you, you guys never really had anything bad happen to you. And I'm saying everybody, but a lot of people, like, you know, it's like, you know, counselors nowadays are telling kids, oh, if your mom ever told you no, or your dad ever told you no, or went against something that you wanted to do, that was an emotional abuse. I think that you guys really need to take a step back and actually analyze what abuse really is. Abuse is, you know, there's so much more to abuse, but nowadays, as if you tell your child no and they want you to say yes, now all of a sudden it's mental and emotional abuse. So somebody out there needed to hear that. And in the long run, I'll be honest with you, you know, somebody else is tempting you with a poison apple and you don't even realize it. So there's that snake that's, you know, back there that is going to end up biting you in the long run if you continue going with, you know, outside influences, believing that they have, you know, your best interest at heart. Especially if you're going to a counselor, ask yourself, if you end up needing to go to a counselor more often than not, you start off like once a week. Next thing you know, you're going 3 times a week. I don't think you're actually going for what you think you're going for, but they are great salesmen. And really, in all actuality, you could be just making their car payments for them. So keep that in mind, okay? And I say that, you know, with, you know, good graces, because, you know, at the same time, it was like I was going to physical therapy. I went from going to physical therapy like once a week to where I ended up having to go 3 times a week. And I was having to get epidurals in my neck. And this was all last year. If you go back to the beginning of my YouTube channel, you can go back and see, like, I was like not able to move. I was very stiff, you know, and I was going to physical therapy. And not that my physical therapist was a bad person, because he was absolutely amazing. But my issue is the more often that you go, it's probably not that good for you. So all of a sudden, I just kind of threw my hands, you know, to the wind and said, no, I'm just done with all of this. And then all of a sudden, like, I ended up taking a real clean look at what I was doing. And all of a sudden I realized I could heal. And I ended up using homeopathics and naturopaths. And now I get, you know, guasha and acupuncture, and now I'm even better, and I'm not on epidurals for the first time, you know. So it's like same thing here. So be mindful about who it is that you are talking to about your issues, because not everybody has your best interest at heart. Now, I'm not saying all counselors are that way, but, you know, if you continue looking for something, you're gonna fucking find it. So keep that in mind, okay? Let's go ahead. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and I want to look at the Rebel Unicorn deck because I absolutely love this deck because it tells it how it is, just like I do. Spirit, please show me what messages, what guidance do we have for September 27th? What messages? There it is. You are giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like it. So stop giving away your power to other people. There it is. Let go of the control issues. Let go of people who are controlling you. Walk away from any types of temptation and walk away from, controlling individuals. And that is the control even of the federal government that is trying to control the humanity. And like, you guys really need to think about that. How much are you willing to finally give up of your own rights? You got a feeling you just can't shake, okay? That little voice inside you, listen to that shit. So that's talking about using your intuition. You need to listen to your intuition, especially now, more than ever, okay? And the fact that we're going to have the moon in Cancer, I believe, going into Monday, you really need to think about that. And you need some fucking yoga into your life. Ancient shit is cool. All right? And take a shot. Don't take 12, take 1. Okay, maybe 2, and then move on. Okay? That does not mean to take a shot. All right? It's saying take a shot, like once in a while, it's okay if you want to go out and let your hair down. At the bottom of the deck, we got, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you are waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is, okay? So there it is, you guys. You start working on healing your family issues. Stop expecting outsiders to heal you for you. Sit down, get a reading. Talk to somebody about it that actually has your best interest at heart and can see from an outer perspective of what you need. Feel free to schedule a reading. All my information's in the description box. You guys, all in all, at the end of the day, you guys can definitely heal all of this. You can definitely heal all of this if you're willing to put in the work. Let's go ahead. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. All right? And what messages, what guidance do we have for September 27th? Looks like a lot of family, arguments, fights, those types of things. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like at the end of the day, the energy does subside. There is some type of healing, clearing, all of those things. You could be dealing with Capricorn. Capricorn is also the government. So pay attention to what is going on in the world because that is the devil. Devil is Capricorn. Capricorn rules politics, government, old men. Okay. And look at all the crap that's going on today. Somebody is trying to control something that is going on. Okay. But at the end of the day, our hopes, wishes, and dreams do end up coming true. So something ends up coming about. You just don't expect it. Secret admirer, someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Not surprised, but they're too conflicted to get out here and actually say something. That's their issue, not yours. Okay, and then we've got, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And then look at this, only time will tell. Bottom of the deck, we've got healing. That's what I just said, healing, okay? Healing, that's what the star is all about. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So for some of you, you definitely need healing in your relationship. If you don't have a relationship, you need to heal so that you can come into the spirit of the person that you were supposed to be with. That way you get the higher octave. Otherwise, you're only going to be able to manifest in accordance to the vibration that you're putting out. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so much. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. All my information's in the description box. I hope to hear from you. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. It helps my channel grow. It puts me into the algorithm. And I do greatly appreciate your likes. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so much, and I will chat again with you tomorrow. Take care.